my name is Tamara Chambers, and this is Tamara's Never Seen. And today, I am watching The Mighty Ducks. I was talking with Walter, who said that this would be a good choice for Tamara's Never Seen, and so I'm excited to dive in. I always end up really loving sports films. Whether they win or they lose, there's this really heartwarming message of teamwork at the end, generally, that makes you feel good and makes you want to enjoy the film. It's just the getting to the end that usually takes me a while to jump on board with. I loved Cool Runnings. Rudy, that was wasn't that a sports film? I don't gravitate towards sports films, so it will be interesting to see if this catches my interest. Very excited to jump in. Let's do it, Ducks. Ducks! Na, 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 na. Oh my god, that was so boring. Y'all grew up with this, right? What? How did you watch this as a kid? As a kid, I'd have been like, nope, I will have none of this buffoonery. No! Starts off on this dream sequence where our lead character is like the last one to get a goal, and it's like, it's all up to you. And the coach is like, you're not only gonna let yourself down if you don't get this, you're gonna let everybody down. And he's like, oh shit, better get this goal. Then he doesn't get it. And he falls to his knees and he looks up and everyone's super disappointed. And it's like, wow, well, you ruined Christmas from your one missed goal when you're 6 years old. That event, by the way, led him to never play hockey again. And here we are, current day, flash forward. He's a jerk-ass lawyer, because of course he is. This is a 90s film. And he gets a DUI, because that's what happens to jerk-ass lawyers. And also just anyone who drinks and drives. Don't do it, kids! Anyways, he has to do a bunch of community service. And instead of making him do something that's difficult or I don't know, that bothered me. They were like, you can go coach children, even though you endangered everyone's lives when you were drunk on the road. But go for it. Go coach some kids. There is something super Disney about that though, where it's like, oh man, for community service, I have to coach kids. I hate kids. They're barely human. It's a line he says. He's so bland as an actor. He's so bland. He's like a mayonnaise sandwich on white bread with extra mayonnaise. When they were going in for the first day of shooting, the director was like, can you make a face where you're you're kind of worried, but not too worried, like bland worried? And he's like, yeah, sure, let me give it a try. And it's like, the director was like, yeah, just do that the entire time. Not too worried, because then you care too much. It's a whole thing. Just be a little worried, and then do it for 2 hours. While watching this, I really didn't understand the appeal of this movie at all. It was very boring. It was very cut and paste. It was very just so predictable, and just you don't care about this lead character at all. The kids are fine, but you do not care about the lead character. And it's people love this movie, right? I don't. Oh my god, I'm the asshole here. It's me. Shit, people are gonna hate me more than they already do. I'm just uncultured film swine, all right? It's my fault. Let's just move on. So for a while, he's still coaching the kids like the dick lawyer that he is, and having them cheat and take a fall and just bad, scum of the earth kind of things. And the kids aren't having it. They're like, you're an actual jerk. He's like, I don't care. I'm a lawyer. Then he goes to his really cute, sweet old Scandinavian friend. I think he was Scandinavian. And the guy's like, just teach him for the love of it, man. You used to love it. Come on, bring some of that back. Then he starts coaching them better. He gets his firm to support them and sponsor them, give them $15,000. Wow, that's a lot of money. Holy, that's great. Good, that's a good deed. You did a good thing, man. Hooray! They just keep going back to this storyline where he still wants to skate. And you get the sense that he's maybe almost 30, I guess. That's what I was kind of getting. And he hasn't skated since then, so you get this montage of him getting back on the ice and skating again. And then you have him, he's dreaming of playing still, and it's I know that this is Disney, and I know what a buzzkill of me to say, but if you can't get over something that happened 20, 25 years ago, when you were 7 years old, you need to go to therapy. Everyone's gonna be like, what a jerk, Tamara. It just seems very dramatic how they set it up. I also know it's connected to his dad's death. His dad died around the same time he lost the big game when he was 7. And so I understand. I'm not a complete jerk. I'm not like him when he was a lawyer. I think the reason why I have such a negative view of this film too is because of one aspect of the film. They recruit this character from the Hawks, which is their rival team. They recruit him on a technicality. He's been playing with them all season long. He's like the 7-8-year-old dude. I don't know how old these guys are. I'm pretty bad with age, so maybe they're like 10, 13. I have no idea. But they're kids and they just want to play pee-wee hockey. And he's like, you have to leave your team now and come play with us. And the dad's like, he would rather not play than play with you all. Like shows up to the game still wearing a Hawks jersey, even though his son is on the Ducks. It's crazy. All the parents take this way too. Anyways, so the kid is like, well, I just want to play hockey. So like any way that I can play hockey would be really cool. And so like the Hawks, all those kids are dicks, and so they like desert him and like spit on him and get him hurt in the last game. And then the Ducks are like, you're a Hawk, you'll never be a Duck, and like super mean to him. And this poor kid is just like, this is nothing, this is not my fault. This adult on a technicality made me switch teams. My friends are on that team. Now I have to be a part of this team who hate me, and all on a technicality, I'm just trying to play pee-wee hockey. It's crazy, and it really bothered me. The parents taking it way too seriously is probably, you know, honestly, a little accurate. My dad and brother played Little League. They took it very seriously, so. All right, maybe. Are we ducks or what? What an odd sentence for a human to say. Though I will say the part that I enjoyed the very most is there is a girl on the team and a guy on the team that are flirting with each other the whole time. And at one point, the guy, who is in that flirtatious little duo, says to another player, remember man, soft hands, concentration, not strength. He goes over to the girl and winks at her. I'm like, hell yeah! Hell yeah! You get it! You get it? You got it? You're good. 10 years old. He already knows. He already knows! So then they win the whole playoffs and the whole championship, and it's so fun. It is. It's fun to see the teamwork and them working together and them, you know, working. They've been doing this for 2 hours, and now we get to see the final product, and they won and they improved, and it was great. But like, man, to get to this point was such a drag. This is all Walter's fault. Walter said that I should watch this. You go tell Walter right now. You go tell him that this was a bad idea. Shame, Walter. Shame. Shame. Never seen Game of Thrones, so I only know that that is a reference, not like what it's referencing. First prediction was you'll think Emilio Estevez is somewhat miscast in this. Yes! Holy moly, that would have made the movie so much more enjoyable if it had just been cast differently with him. I hate saying stuff like that. I hate when I don't enjoy an actor. Personally, I don't like harping on other actors. I know people don't enjoy my performances, and that sucks, but gah! Ooh! Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know? Yeah. You'll love the girl making a score using her figure skating skills. I did like that. That was cute. It was also very reminiscent of last week I did Lost World Jurassic Park 2. And it was very reminiscent of like the girl using her gymnastics to kind of do it. It's like a little kitschy, but it was fun. I didn't hate it in this as much as I hated it in that. So that's saying something. You will remember Emilio Estevez was kind of a big deal once. I hope this doesn't surprise anyone because it's me, but I don't know who that is. What else has he been in? I must search. Oh, The Breakfast Club. I haven't seen The Breakfast Club before. Maximum Overdrive, never seen it. Repo Man, never seen it. The Outsiders, never seen it. Feels, oh no, people are gonna hate this reaction. I wish that I liked this more than I actually did. It's okay not to like things. It is okay. That being said, check out next week for Suicide Squad because I have some unpopular opinions about being joyful through most of that film. Thank you so much for watching, you all. I will see you next week. Quack. Quack, quack, quack. Bye!